y'all, welcome back. This is part 1 for personal readings. We've got 5 people in line. We've got Honey for a mini, Carla Jo for a mini, Dahlia for a mini, Daphne for a career reading, and Carolyn for an extended. We'll go ahead and cleanse and reset the space. Some sage. I hope everybody's doing well. I've definitely missed y'all. And I've been, those of you that are in here all the time and you watch everything that it is that I post, you can hear me say it a lot, but I just want those of you that only pop in from time to time to get the message that my Instagram's been messing up a lot lately. So I've been having a dual stream on YouTube and Instagram. So if you are on Instagram, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube so you can keep up with me. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to follow me there on Instagram so I can see you again. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Let's get some Palo Santo. Protect the energy. Hi, Bo. How you doing? Welcome back. And we've got really good burns this evening. Protect your energy. Protect my energy. It smells so good. Okay, honey. Let's see what we got going on here, love. Best and highest message here for honey. What does she need to know? What she needs to see? What she needs to hear? Something may be feeling kind of sticky or stuck. This deck's not wanting to come up off the table. All right, what's the situation? Situation for honey. The Hangman, Pisces. Situation is feeling stagnant, stuck in limbo mode, waiting on something to happen or waiting for more information or trying to look at something for a different perspective is needed here. Why the Hanged One? Tell me about the Hangman. Why is this a situation for honey? Aha, 8 of Swords in the High Priestess. So there's a lot of paralysis by analysis energy here, a lot about feeling stuck, trapped in a situation, overthinking, and intuition is needed when making a decision, or there's a need to listen to your intuition, keep something hush-hush, or you already know the answers that you seek. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here for honey? Page of Pentacles in reverse, a solid offer. Could be about a child, that being a Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this a challenge? Offer, a gift. Child. Why is this in the reverse? Ooh, the Lover's in reverse. Okay. A lot of duality showing up here. We've got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, so someone could be spying or trying to gain intel on the situation, but this is showing up as the offer is a challenge because you're not in union. Someone can't give the offer or an offer's not being accepted. Yeah, someone's trying to spy and gain intel on how to move forward or invest or something about time. What's in the current energy for honey? Hey, y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. What's in the current energy? Nine of Pentacles. All right, Nine of Pentacles energy is speaking of being accomplished. All right, it's knowing your value, knowing your worth. It's looking like a whole snack over here, okay? It's also an energy of being single and able to pursue. So somebody could be looking at you that way. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Why is this in the current energy? Why is this in the current energy here? You may be rejecting an offer. Four of Cups. Why the Four of Cups? All right, I'm starting to get frustrated. This energy that it is that you're dealing with could make you very frustrated, or it's disappointing, or there's a lot of like stagnancy or something not moving. Ooh, shit. We got the Devil showing up here. All right, we've got ego here. Fear, control, temptations, toxic attachment styles, addictions, obsessions. Tell me about the Devil. Why is this here? I'm hearing, why are you so obsessed with me? Maybe someone's being obsessive with you, obsessive in thoughts of the situation. Yeah, with some sort of union or celebration. Here's that, somebody's watching. They got their eye on you really heavy. Page of Swords. Yeah, this could have been somebody that you left out in the cold. They want to come out in the cold with you. What's the energy coming towards, honey? Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and Death. Okay. Knight of Cups. Here comes somebody to express matters of the heart. They really want to tell you how they feel about you. Tell you how they feel about the situation, but there's a standstill. Someone's at a crossroads. They're not sure how to move forward, or there's clarity needed, or someone's confused at a crossroads about an ending. Possibly wanting to resurrect a connection here. Hey, love, how you doing? What's going on? Tell me about death. Yeah, someone's feeling guarded. You be feeling guarded, and that's why it's ended. Or there's a need to defend yourself from this person, or they're just coming to a fight and you're just really defensive. Someone wants you to let your guard down. What's the advice here for honey? What's the advice here for honey? We've got the Moon. Secrets and things that are unknown. Ulterior motives. Something may become to light. You could be getting clarity or getting information about something. Something may be getting exposed. Oh, goodness. The Moon, Temperance, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, someone wants to reconcile and heal after betrayal, after heartbreak. There's Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There could have been a lot of arguing. Oh my goodness. Five of Wands. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of grief, sadness. There's a lot of fighting, drama, chaos, combativeness. All right. So this person that you're dealing with could have been in competition with you, which is unfortunate when we're in these emotional connections with like significant others, you know, that they become in competition with us. But there's a lot of conflict showing up here in this relationship, a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of threes showing up. There could have been third party interference here with the Lovers being in reverse. Okay, so the intuition's needed in making the decision on what to do with this. You already know the answers you seek. Release yourself from this mental entrapment. Okay, release yourself from the illusions and closure. You had closure the moment that you were disrespected, okay? All right, honey, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. And I apologize about not getting to your reading the other night. I thought you were somebody else that sent payment. Thanks for the love. So now that I'm like back to you times 10. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? All right, Carla Joe. We got Carla Joe up for a minute. All right, Carla Joe. Best and highest message. Cash App? Okay, I'll check it in a second. I've got Carla Joe for a mini, Dahlia for a mini, Daphne for career reading, and Carolyn for an extended. And I will add to the list as soon as I can, okay? All right. Best and highest message here for Carla Joe. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? What's the situation here for Carla Joe? Give it to me straight, Spirit. No BS. Messages for Carla Joe. Woo! Carla Joe, we got the Ten of Swords here. So walking away from something is about moving on. There's been 10 swords in your back. Ultimate betrayals, ultimate hardships over a long period of time. But you're giving it up and moving on from the situation. Okay. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Why is this the situation? Clarify this for me. That's very interesting, but I'm going to have to respectfully decline that, all right? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're walking away and moving on towards Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift of abundance, okay, from God's source universe. This is, look, this is so ready to be dropped into the ground. There's already roots coming out of this seed, okay? So it's guaranteed growth here, guaranteed expansion. All right. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Five of Wands in reverse and Temperance. All right. The challenge is some sort of arguments or fights, chaos. I mean, this is some fuckery and bullshit showing up here, Carla Joe. But this is something that you could be healing, or that's what the challenge is healing from or finding balance and patience, mending something from some sort of competition or chaos or drama or arguments or whatever this is. All right, what's in the current energy? What's in the current energy? That's that Knight of Wands energy over here. That's that little wand energy. Player. Not serious. Immature. Failure to launch. All right. Somebody needs to go be a big boy. What's in the current energy here? King of Wands. Woo! Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine, fire energy. All right, so there's someone here who may have their eye on you. All right, this person is showing up as very attractive. This is a go-getter. They're showing up as a leader. Tell me more about this King of Wands. I almost said King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles came out. Tell me about this King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands here. We've got the High Priestess showing up. So, Pisces energy. You may have a telepathic communication with this person, or this person's really attracted to like the mystery about you, the unknown, the unseen, what's beneath the surface. King of Pentacles. Okay, now there's a choice between two showing up here. We've got a King of Wands energy and a King of Pentacles energy. One's fire, one's more about passion and motivations. It's driven, it's about very action-oriented. Then we have this King of Pentacles energy, which is about stability and practicality. It's wealth. It's something that's stable, reliable, dependable, and maybe stubborn. You may have somebody who's here there's like a controlling energy, or like fire can be very controlling sometimes, especially if they're like in an inverted, distorted shadow energy. And we have this King of Pentacles, and sometimes the shadow energy, that could be stubborn, okay? Not moving, too practical. What's in the energy coming towards Carla Joe? energy coming towards Carla Joe? Oh, Carla Joe. Ace of Wands. Passionate new begin. Somebody wants to get physical here. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. Oh, somebody is attracted to you, Carla Joe. We got the Ace of Wands showing up here. Okay. Somebody wants to get physical with you. All right. They want to have this passionate new beginning. Knight of Wands and conquer their sweetheart. There you go, Cancer. You right there, Carla Joe. Someone's getting ready to pursue, conquer, go after what it is that they desire. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, though. I don't like it showing up as this Knight of Wands energy. This is a little bit, it's showing up as immature. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands energy? It could just mean that they desire you. Have great eyebrows. Everybody be plucking them off. That's funny. No, I don't tweeze my whole eyebrow off. Don't be doing that. All right. Tell me about this Knight of Wands here. Is this player energy? What is this Knight of Wands energy? Queen of Swords in reverse. My deck's upside down though. Okay, let me put this back in. I'm gonna try that one more time. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. What is this energy? Could be somebody that you cut off. You said no, put a boundary up. You could have blocked this person. Tell me about Knight of Wands. We got that Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's feeling defeated. They're really in their head and they're willing to do or say whatever it takes to win when it comes to expressing or wooing you. Somebody wants to serenade you. We got smooth talker and player energy here. All right, Carla Joe, this seems like this has a lot to do with more like relationships with other people. I was trying to see if maybe there was like more career messages out here because of the Ace of Pentacles, but it's showing up more like a relationship or relationships with other people. Okay, what's the overall spiritual advice? Overall spiritual advice for Carla Joe. Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. If you're on Instagram, be sure to come subscribe to me over here on YouTube so you can see me again. If you over here on YouTube, be sure to follow me on Instagram just in case I don't show up here on YouTube. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So knowing your value, knowing your worth, celebrating some sort of accomplishments. There's growth being had here, fertility. Okay, single and able to pursue. Looking like a whole snack over there, boo-boo. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. There's something that's growing here, or someone sees you and they want to pursue you. Whoo, Nine of Cups. You could have been just going through a glow up period, or you're going through a glow up period. There's a lot of happiness, success. All right, you're showing up as somebody's wish fulfillment. So single, able to pursue. You're somebody's wish fulfillment. Overall spiritual advice. Four of Cups in reverse. They're hoping that you don't reject their offer. Ten of Wands, and they're being really heavily burned by this, okay? All right, Carla Joe, I hope that you found it. Oh, wait a minute, Carla Joe, you sent me a tip. Let me pull you a couple of these. See what the angels and ancestors have to say to you. All right, best and highest messages here. We kind of need all the cards. Kind of need all the cards in the deck, right? Best and highest messages here for Carla Joe. What she need to know, what she need to see, what she need to hear. Messages from angels and the ancestors. Shall and master, be graceful in movement and action. So there's something that needs self-discipline and obedience with. So remember what it is that you learned. Remember what you've accomplished up until this point when it comes to this person, the situation, okay? Because this may be somebody coming back from the past. Because, I mean, it's showing like there's been fights and competition. Somebody may see you or maybe energetically or spiritually feel you moving on. And it could be somebody from the past trying to reconcile because they don't want you to get away. Autumn, release the old and rest. Yes, time for you to release the things that no longer serve you, the dead weight. It's time for new growth. It's time for new blessings. It's a new season. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Okay. So face your fears, be fearless, stand strong, stand your ground. And Oracle, wait for important information. Lots about listening to your own intuition. Okay, a lot of that Cancer energy is coming out as well. All right, Carla Joe. Now, thanks again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Thanks for the extra little tip. I'm so grateful for you. And it looks like you may have a choice to make. All right, we've got Dahlia. Dahlia for a minute. How you doing, Dahlia? Sorry I missed you last time. Hey y'all, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome. Hey, hey, hey. All right, Dahlia. We're going to use this Mythos Tarot. Lesson I especially say for Dahlia. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? What's the situation for Dahlia? What's the situation for Dahlia? 222. Keep your thoughts positive. You are co-creating with the universe. The universe has your back. What's the situation for Dahlia? Page of Swords. Dahlia, either somebody is stalking your ass and trying to gain information on you, or you could be trying to gain, you could be researching something or trying to gain information on a certain situation. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Why is this the situation for Dahlia? Eight of Cups. Gaining information and research about walking away from things that are not serving you, or somebody that you walked away from or they walked away from you could be trying to keep an eye on you. What's the challenge here for Dahlia? What's the challenge for Dahlia? Ten of Coins. Long-term commitment or contract with someone else. Why the Ten of Coins? Why is this the challenge? This could be about family or generational things. Two of Swords. Yeah, someone's confused. Five of Swords. Excuse me. This is about feeling conflicted, defeated. Someone's feeling defeated when it comes to long-term commitment or a contract here. What's in the current energy for Dahlia? This is for some reason tonight, this energy is really hard to read. What's in the current energy for Dahlia? So please let me know if it's not resonating. Six of Wands. Somebody wants a victory with you. You could be getting recognized for something. I kind of feel like somebody's viewing you this way, like popular, or you have some sort of status, or this person sees you as something that will give them a victory or winning something. What's in the current energy here for Dahlia? Oh, whoa. That's way too many cards. Current energy here for Dahlia. Thank you, Spirit. The Five of Cups and the Sun's kind of coming out a little like sideways. Someone wants a victory with you after having lots of sadness. Someone may be missing you, or maybe you're missing someone, but there's like this energy of like longing or missing someone, or if someone feels like there's a missed opportunity. When it comes to happiness, truth. Something may need to be expressed or brought to light. Or someone misses their happiness. What's the energy coming towards Dahlia? Energy coming towards Dahlia. Nine of Wands and Death. Someone's trying to persevere in ending. Nine of Wands. Overcoming some sort of adversity when it comes to an ending of something or finality. Tell me about death. All right, we have Scorpio and Leo here on the table. Heavy air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about death. Eight of Coins, Eight of Wands. Yes, someone's really focused on how to take some sort of fast, passionate action towards you, or maybe some sort of communication. Someone wants to either come back around. What's the spiritual advice here for Dahlia when it comes to this situation? Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay. Ace of Swords, there's a lot of victory and success showing up here. Epiphany, clarity, answers that you seek, insight, solutions. Some sort of clarity, insight, and knowledge is coming to you to help you have things turning in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune, twisted like a fate. Someone may want to come towards and express something to you that they want things to work in their favor when it comes to you being their Queen of Pentacles, their person, somebody they want to build with or invest in, grow with. But Seven of Swords is here, so I don't like that energy. This is like manipulation, deceit, lies. It could be sabotage. It could be self-sabotage. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here. If somebody lied about something, or there's... Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords here? The Hermit. And the Six of Coins. Yeah, someone could have sabotaged this connection by ghosting it, and now they want to come in and negotiate something. Okay, so take that as it resonates. All right. Anything else that Dahlia needs to know about this situation? Anything else Dahlia needs to know about the situation? Somebody may be coming forward to express some sort of truth. Nine of Swords, because they're trapped in deep regret, having lots of sleepless nights, just consumed by thoughts of whatever this is. Ten of Cups, because they let go of their ultimate happiness. Damn. All right, Dahlia, let's get you a couple of messages from the angels and ancestors. What does the angels and ancestors have to say to Dahlia? Dahlia, whoever this is, they weren't honest about something, or... All right, we've got Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So there's a need to listen and go towards where it is that you feel like you're being called to go, listening to spirit or your higher self. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. It's time for you to release your power. Okay, it's a lot about using the resources that you need to alchemize the energy. All right, what else is here? Traveler, move in a new direction. It may be time for you to move in a new direction. And then here's this intuition coming back out. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. You could be getting some more insight, clarity around the full moon, which I think is next week. Something about cycles, and not everything is meant to be permanent, right? Like moon cycles, things are meant to be changing, or this is changing, or something about something is evolving and the phases of something. All right, Dahlia, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We're on Daphne. Daphne for career reading. Hope you're doing good, Daphne. I haven't seen you in a while, love. Let's see what we got coming in for money, finances, and investments. All right. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Nisha, I see where you sent in something for a mini. Let me write you down. You're after Carolyn. I've got Daphne's career reading, Carolyn's extended, and your mini. All right, Daphne. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear regarding career and finances? Money moves, Spirit. Money on the mind. What we got here? What's the nice messages? What's the situation? Situation for career. Queen of Pentacles. There you go, Daphne. Showing up in your own reading. It's Capricorn energy, or Earth, feminine. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, but you may be getting really focused on all the options, or getting focused. You could be really overwhelmed with what to be looking at, where there's so much to look at that it's hard to get focused on something, and there's a need to get focused. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, skill sets, new projects. Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. But something seems like it's disappointing. This has to do with like the emotional fulfillment that it is that you're getting from something, or there's something that's like you're not satisfied with it, or not being satisfied with what this project is giving. What's influencing this energy? What's influencing this energy? King of Cups, emotions and desires. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, it has a lot to do with like something growing, the growth of something. It's like what's influencing the energy is the emotion. Yeah, unknown, things that are hidden, not being able to express something, or something about emotional fulfillment here when it comes to growth. There's a lot of time, or there's something about the time that it's taking for something to come in, or receiving some sort of offer for something. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy here? Nine of Pentacles, again with some sort of stability, growth, accomplishments. And the Eight of Cups. You could be walking away from this because it's not growing, or current energy. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. The Sun. What about the Eight of Cups? Eight of Wands. Three of Wands. It has a lot to do with the time that something's taking, because it's like it keeps like showing something about patience is needed with something, getting focused. It's like you're trying to grow and nurture something that makes you happy or something that you get a lot of joy out of, but this isn't emotionally fulfilling, so it may be time to walk away and take fast passion because of something not coming in, or there's need to take some sort of fast passion action towards going the distance, or I'm hearing misconstrued. Somebody could have misconstrued something. If this is like this Three of Pentacles, if this is somebody that you're working with or partnering up with, okay, maybe you're not happy with the offer or what it is they're giving here. Giving to business endeavors, or what's the energy coming towards Daphne? What's the energy coming towards Daphne? The Emperor and the Chariot. Okay, so you're calling your power back over something. You're taking the reins back over the whole thing here, and you're taking this fast passion action towards an Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you regroup. Tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, taking a blind leap of faith. Moving on. Moving into calmer waters. Why the Fool? Five of Cups. Is some type of worried, like missing out on an opportunity or something giving you some sort of grief? This, maybe even feeling like a fool. You're feeling like a fool, or someone's made you feel like a fool. Something about that. Okay. Possible blockages. Possible money blockages, Spirit. King of Swords and the Devil, overthinking, being in your head, getting caught up in fear and doubt and trying to control the situation. What's about overthinking? What about strengths? What's helping Daphne move through these energies? What's helping to support Daphne? Knight of Wands. A lot about patience, not being impulsive or getting caught up too much in the desire of what it is that like, something about patience. I don't know what that's coming out so heavy. Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. Celebrating emotional fulfillment. A lot about having gratitude or celebrating something in the present moment, or celebrating wins, or you could be going out with friends, or there's a need for some sort of new fresh flow of energy. And what's the spiritual advice when it comes to career for Daphne? What's the spiritual advice when it comes to career for Daphne? Y'all, I shouldn't have told you I was going to do a bonus reading tonight. I'm getting kind of tired. Let's see advice. Two of Cups. Ten of Wands. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the advice here is about this union, this connection, this thing that it is that you're investing into. This partnership is causing a lot of heavy burdens here. There's a need to release the burdens because it's affecting some sort of adaptability, or there's some sort of these burdens and responsibilities is creating some sort of blockage when it comes to movement and communication. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody may be manipulative or trying to sabotage. So there may need to be you may need to defend yourself because they're after a legacy of the Ten of Pentacles, or this could be the reason why it's not getting off the ground. It's because of some sort of sabotage, whether it's coming from external or internal. And that you need to use your intuition and go within for some sort of soul searching or guidance and clarity, which you will get on the matter here. It'll give you information about this competition and what to invest into to find emotional fulfillment. All right, Daphne, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We got Carolyn up for an extended. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I've got Carolyn and hi, Damini. How you doing, Damini? Hold on, y'all. Let me check this real quick. Thanks for the loves and all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for being here. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so yeah, I've got Nisha on here too. So I've got Nisha, Carolyn for an extended, and Nisha for a mini. Hey, darling, how's it going, love? All right, Carolyn, I'll put you a deck aside. Okay, that's right. It's this one. I don't remember which one I put aside for you. Okay. All right, this is an extended reading. So we're going to pull from this big old fairy deck. See what comes out. What's just in the energy here for Carolyn? What's just in the energy here for Carolyn? Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sites. You're being given the gift. No, I can't talk. You're being given the gift of sacred sight here. To a 29 on this card, February 9th, maybe of significance, maybe September 2nd, or the number 11. Amara, the Menahoon, Aloha Healing. This is to kind of help you on your healing journey, being given the sacred gift of sight. Ghosts of the past returns for a time. So yeah, you're healing after something that's happened from the past. So this could be something that's surfacing here. You could be gaining clarity and insight on something that's happened from the past, or a person from the past here, something that you're healing from. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. So you may be getting therapy, or you're coming into union or contact, or you're getting a connection here with an elder or a mentor or someone that will help you, teach you. Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. And you have somebody in your energy who's watching you because they're stifled, bored, and stuck. And they may be coming in with some sort of, we have Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So be careful about somebody who's bored with their decisions, bored with their life, coming towards you and offering you some sort of temptuous offer. Okay, yeah, you're being protected because you have a mighty shield. Heed wise counsel and listen, because you needed space in this relationship. Okay. What's the nice message here for Carolyn? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What she needs to hear? What is the situation? What's the situation here? Carolyn, this is specific. Thank you. Oh, we got the Fool in reverse. No new start. Green light, no. Red light, stop. Why the Fool in reverse? Why is this the situation? Why is this a no? What is this a no? About moving in with someone, or someone wants a relationship, or there's no new start on this union or relationship, connection, or homecoming. Give me one more. If somebody treated you like you were just an option. Fool in the reverse. And the Four of Wands. And Carolyn, it's like somebody's stumbling over their words. I'm not sure what that's about, okay? Because it's really hard for me to get my words out in this reading. Maybe because they lied, they weren't telling the truth. Give me one more here. The Fool in reverse and the Four of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, someone wants to work something out here, but that's a no-go. This has something to do with like money, finances, or somebody wants to team up and start over or work with you. Somebody wants to work it out with you. What is the what's the challenge here? What's the challenge? Knight of Swords, adapting and overcoming the situation, or this has something to do with some sort of communication. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Somebody may want to communicate with you. Maybe you're wanting to communicate something to them, or you are communicating. Yeah, this is Ten of Pentacles. This is about a long-term commitment or higher levels of commitment, and this person is gaining intel on you and trying to spy and trying to gain courage. This person may be intimidated or scared because they want a passion in the beginning. What's in the... What the hell? What's Carolyn's energy? Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Three of Wands, waiting on something to show up or arrive. Something at a distance here. Here's that plane. This came out in the collective message. This plane about taking flight or traveling or moving somewhere. Something coming in. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Why is this Carolyn's overall energy? Six of Cups in reverse. You're not holding your breath for this reconciliation. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because you had a lot of love and emotion for this person, and you could have surrendered this already. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy for Carolyn? Nine of Wands, persevering adversity. And gaining strength and confidence. Taming your inner beast, not giving in to impulses here. When it comes to this King of Cups that did injustices here and caused imbalances, which is why you had to walk away from the situation. Hi y'all, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. What's going on, y'all? What's the energy coming towards Carolyn? Yeah, there could have been secrets. Okay, clarity, insight. Energy coming towards Carolyn. Temperance, healing, mending. You could be doing something about self-development, higher learning, going to counseling or therapy, or have a mentor to kind of help you get through what it is that you're going through. And somebody definitely wants to come in and reconcile and offer you this new relationship because they have a lot of love for you, or they're showing up as like a sweetheart. They want to tell you that they're a sweetheart. But this person could have caused you a lot of heavy burdens. You could have been carrying all the responsibilities in the relationship, or you felt like you had more responsibilities in the relationship. Energy coming towards Carolyn. What's the energy coming towards Carolyn? Yeah, you're moving into calmer waters towards ultimate happiness. Okay, yeah, somebody wants to come in with this love offer. Tell me about the person we're dealing with. Energy of the person we're dealing with. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody said it was really stingy. This person didn't give what you were giving. They held it on reserve for themselves. Yeah, that's the truth about this higher level of commitment. How does this energy, how does this person view Carolyn? How does this person view Carolyn? Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. They see as they put in a lot of hard work and effort and time into this stability. Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Tell me, how does this person view? And the Nine of Wands in reverse. This person also views you as spending a lot of time on gaining some sort of stability and establishment or working on your money and finances here. They see you as not wanting to conquer them, or you don't desire them. How's this person feel? What's this person's feelings for Carolyn? That's way too many. All right, we did have this Eight of Wands flip over, so I'm gonna keep that. So they feel like they want to take fast, passionate action towards you, or come in with some sort of really passionate communication. How's this person feel? What are their feelings for Carolyn? The Six of Wands and the Sun. Want to take fast, passionate action towards a victory, or having a victory because of they're happy, or that would make them happy. This victory, you're having a victory with you, or winning over you in something. What's this person's intentions for Carolyn? To treat you like you're just an option, to confuse you, to gaslight, to cause illusions. What's this person's intentions? To keep secrets, and they have ulterior motives. There's still things that have not come to the light here. This person's in the same energy that they were. And they're just going to disappoint you with the Four of Cups here, okay? They're going to have you feeling rejected. How is this person taking action? How is this person taking action towards Carolyn? The Seven of Wands and the Lovers. They're showing up as maybe being defensive, or they're being defensive with you when it comes into union, or this person wants you to let your guard down so that y'all can come into union, because they see you as single and able to pursue, and they want to woo you. They want to express matters of the heart. Yeah, but they may be stuck and overthinking the situation, or this person's trying to get you wrapped up and tied up and stuck in another cycle with them. All right, and what's the advice? Ooh. I don't think I was supposed to tell you that part. They didn't like that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's because you're sitting pretty over here, okay? Overall spiritual advice. After a time of indecision and being at a crossroads, you've laid something to rest. You've gone within and really contemplated, meditated, or isolated yourself from a certain situation. Okay, this is what's helping bring some sort of new beginnings in abundance, fertility, commitments, things that are going to grow here. Okay. All right. What about angels and ancestors? What do the angels and ancestors have to say to Carolyn? It's not the right deck. Here it goes. That's nice messages. for Carolyn. And then Carolyn, since you sent such an amazing tip, I'm going to pull some sassy affirmations for you after this. Best and highest messages here for Carolyn. Hermit, retreat and recharge. You had to retreat and recharge from a certain situation and go hermit mode, go within for some soul searching. Direction guardian, Spirit says now that you've done the soul searching, you're coming to conclusion, or you're coming into some information that helps you understand that it's time for you to choose your path. You have the direction guardian here. So all paths lead home. All you need to do, or you're being commended or recognized for shedding old skins, shedding old versions of yourself, and you could be coming into a time where it's time for you to harness your mystic power, or you're strengthening some sort of spiritual gifts that it is that you already had. Peacekeeper, yes. All of this is happening because you chose to keep the peace or protect your peace and let go of the need to be right in a certain situation. You don't have the need to control a narrative anymore, right? We have the Oracle. So there's a need to be patient and wait on some sort of important information, or you're going to be getting downloads from God's Source Universe, whatever that looks like for you. And it's the time of the She-Wolf. It's time for you to unleash your wild within, okay? It's a lot about like touching into your wild woman, your divine feminine energy. A lot about releasing things that are no longer serving you. It's about giving you permission to be free, to flow with the energy. And then we have Druid, hold the space. Okay. All right, Carolyn, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Thank you for the very generous tip. Oh, wait, I was going to pull you some sassy affirmations. Hi, Crystal Designs. How you doing, love? What's going on? I hope you're doing well. Y'all make me light up like a Christmas tree when y'all come in like that. Hey, Selena. All right, Spirit. Sassy affirmations for Carolyn. Give me some tough love. Tough love for Carolyn. How you doing, honey brown? No, you can get in line if you want to, Selena. It's open. Selena. All right, Carolyn. Listen, bitch. No one is dwelling on your mistakes. Move the fuck on. So yeah, there's a need to not dwell on the past, dwell on the mistakes. Okay, it doesn't define who you are as a person. It's time to get up, dust stuff off, keep on moving, or you're getting a good job well done because you're doing that or you've done that. Listen, bitch, if it's showerless, staying in bed all day type of day, that's okay. It's okay for you to be lazy or take a day for yourself, for some self-love and care, or just to rest and rejuvenate your energy. There's a lot about needing to retreat and to recharge your batteries. Listen, bitch, you're not one thing. You're a million amazing things. You're not a one-hit wonder. Okay, there's a lot of really amazing special qualities about you that make you unique. All right, and then we have, listen, bitch, you're allowed to fail, learn from it, dust yourself off, and fuck shit up. That's right. You're going to show up and show out. You're going to give people something to talk about. Let go of the need to be right. You're moving towards a time of thriving, towards an abundance. Okay, you definitely have somebody here from the past that wants to reconcile with you because you showed up as their sweetheart, but it's up to you on whether or not you want a new cycle with this person or not, or if this has just been something to make you stronger in the long run. All right, Carolyn, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you once again. Thank you again for the very generous tip. You're always so good to me. You take such good care of me. And I'm always so incredibly grateful for you. All right, we've got Nisha up for a mini. That's your business. Hold on, let me screenshot that then. That's your business page. Okay. I'm going to check out your business page. I've been wanting some more crystal jewelry. And, you know, I used to like get real big into like DIY and like make it myself. I still don't have the extra time to do that, and I'm going to have to start finding people that are into doing that and making it already so I can just purchase from them since I don't have the time to do it for myself anymore. So I'll be checking out your business page. You make them custom. Oh, yeah, I definitely have to check that. Let me write that down too. So got it in my screenshot, so when I go back and look at it, it reminds me. Let's see. Crystal Designs _ by K. I'm gonna check them out. Now, I'm currently going through a divorce, so it may be a little while before I can make a purchase because I'm trying to regain some stability. But I'd definitely be manifesting if I find something that I like. All right, Nisha, where are we going, love? Okay, we'll go here. She's like, I got you. All right, Spirit. Best and highest messages here for Nisha. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? What's the situation? What's the situation here? Yeah, y'all, if y'all have spiritual or any type of business, y'all let me know. Y'all let everybody else know. Best and highest messages here. What's the situation for Nisha? The Hangman and the Five of Pentacles. So someone's trying to gain perspective, or they feel stuck and stagnant in a situation where maybe they feel left out in the cold, or there's some sort of financial instability here. I don't know, we got Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Oy, 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 oy. An Ace of Wands. So somebody may want a passionate new beginning here when it comes to this intense love connection. Daphne, I did yours already. I'll have to go back. Well, I may have to go back and redo it. All right, Kanye. Or I keep calling you Kanye. Nisha. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone trying to come back. Someone could have ghosted a situation, or something about leaving something behind because of walking away or ghosting. Why is the Eight of Cups the challenge in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse the challenge. Why is this? The Three of Pentacles. Walking away from a partnership or a collaboration or teamwork or a project here because it's unstable and perspective is needed, or something's feeling stuck and stagnant. All right, what's in the current energy? What's the current energy? Current energy. Woo! We got the Devil and the Nine of Swords. Someone is very obsessed or being obsessive about this regret. Clarify the Devil and the current energy here. Three of Wands. At a distance, needing patience. Someone's obsessed with something showing up here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. About the Lovers. It could have been a choice between two. There's a very, very intense love connection. Let me tell you something here. In this reading, we have the Devil and the Lover showing up, and the energy coming towards you. Okay, so whatever connection this is showing up here is extremely intense. Okay, it's the best of both worlds. When it's good, it's heaven on earth, and when it's bad, it's hell on earth. Okay, so we have the Devil here, which is 1 and 5, which makes a 6 in numerology. So there's more harmony and balance that's needed. Okay, there's more control, right? 1 and 5, right? It's the 15th card. So 1 and 5, there's too much separation. One person has too much control or feeling controlled. All right, then we have the Lovers here, which is the number 6 in tarot. All right, this is about harmony and balance. So 1 is about being binded together or bound you feel like you're bound to this person or bound to the situation. Okay. And the other one's about a bond. Some deep regret and have lots of sleepless nights about this. Intense love connection. All right, clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. That came out a little funny. Talking about the lovers for Nisha. King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So there may be a choice between two. We've got a water sign here who's showing up as, you know, very emotionally mature, emotionally, they're intuitive, they're patient, they're kind. They may have very intense emotions that they may not express completely here. Okay, King of Cups can be like really reserved, with like very private with their emotions. And the Knight of Pentacles. So this person may be trying to figure out how to make something grow, or there's something about patience that's needed here, something may be moving really slow, or there's a choice between this King of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles. What's the energy coming towards Nisha? What's the energy coming towards Nisha? Death in reverse. Yeah, this isn't over. This could be a very like an in and out relationship where it starts and ends, or there's a lot of that. Yeah, see, someone feels like there's a missed opportunity, or someone's sad. Okay, this cycle could have come to an end, or someone wants to resurrect and start a new cycle here. Energy coming towards Nisha. Ace of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, see. Somebody wants to come in and give an offer. There's a potential blessing of a new beginning in emotional fulfillment here, because someone sees you as someone who is established and grounded and successful. Maybe you have some sort of status, or there's just a lot about you honoring. You look very attractive in the way that you're honoring your value and your worth, and they may want to reconcile and come towards you with an apology. Okay, they're willing to do to put in the work and invest into who they think is their sweetheart. But there could have been a lot of passion or a mistress when it comes to the Three of Swords here. So there could have been a possible betrayal. Okay. All right, Nisha, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. I think that wraps up all of our personal readings. And since we did, I'll go ahead and redo Daphne's real quick and we'll do it as general. Okay. Best and highest messages here for Daphne. Let's pull a little bit. Let's see. Send in for career. So let's do it like a mini, but with extended. We'll do it. We'll ask a couple extra questions here. Best and highest messages here for Daphne. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear? What's the overall energy here for Daphne? Overall energy for Daphne. Ace of Swords. So gaining clarity or having a victory with something. Insight, answers to solutions. Or solutions to problems, excuse me. Answers. Why the Ace of Swords? Why is this the overall energy here for Daphne? Page of Coins, about an offer, some sort of solid offer, or recognized opportunity, gaining clarity about some sort of recognized opportunity. What's the situation? What's the situation? The Nine of Swords and the Star, having lots of sleepless nights, or someone's having are really stressed and caught in their head and being consumed with thoughts about some sort of bright opportunity, or you're getting some sort of bright opportunity to put your mind at ease here. What's the challenge for Daphne? What's the challenge for Daphne? The Three of Coins in reverse and the Queen of Cups. A lesson unlearned or not learned, or there's this project's not working, or something about collaboration with someone, and there's a need to use your intuition, or someone's not listening to their intuition about this lesson. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy here for Daphne? Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Page of Swords. So there's a lot of acceleration, this passionate movement towards manifesting what it is that you want, because of using some sort of strategic solutions here, or the research or the information that it is that you gain from the clarity from that Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're getting some sort of information and clarity, insight on how to have a success with a recognized opportunity. This is going to help ease the mind when it comes to some sort of bright opportunity, a wish fulfillment, a miracle coming in. But there's a need to use your intuition when it comes to a project or collaboration. And you're taking this accelerated action towards manifesting this solution. What's the energy coming towards Daphne? Energy coming towards Daphne. Ten of Coins, Queen of Coins, and the Two of Wands. Beautiful. Hi, love. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. Thank you for being here. So lasting security. So this is something that's going to stand the test of time, bring in long-term success, and give you a lot of peaceful, or help put you in a time of peaceful abundance, or you're going to be enjoying some sort of peaceful abundance here. This showed up in the last reading that we did too. This is where we started, I'm pretty sure. But here you are showing up in your own energy, and it's really helping you move forward in the situation and expand. Yes. Listen to your intuition. Move in silence here. All right. Anything else? I'm so glad you're doing good. Hi, Sweet and Mystical. How you doing, Sweet and Mystical? All right, Spirit. Overall spiritual advice. Overall spiritual advice here for Daphne. So glad you're doing good. All right, so we've got the Tower, the Devil, the Ace of Coins, and the Four of Wands. All right, so there could have been some sort of painful transition or groundbreaking something, a catastrophic shift in the energy here. Something big happening. And it could be causing some sort of the obsession of or something, or this could be causing some sort of fear, or this is something that you're overcoming, is the fear or the need to control some sort of outcome after this painful transition or this Tower. All right, Spirit wants you to know that there is new abundance on the horizon here, and that you will be celebrating something. You may be moving to a new place, or something about a homecoming. Yeah, it's time for you to enjoy this Empress energy. Just find patience and balance in the situation. Saint Michael in all four corners. You're taking fearless action and not letting this be a missed opportunity, because you're listening to your intuition. We have the Moon here. And something's coming to light, and you're gaining clarity on the situation. All right, Daphne, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. I need to write down that I did a second one for you. All right, y'all. I'm pretty sure that wraps up all my personal readings. I will be back for a bonus reading in a few minutes for the collective for YouTube. Do y'all want to come hang out with me over here on the YouTube? All right, and basically what we're going to be doing is diving into that stalker energy that showed up in the main reading that I did earlier today for the collective, and we're going to tap into the romantic partner or possible connection that it is. It's kind of like lingering around in the energy. All right, so I'll see you all in a few minutes if you're interested. Again, I'll be doing that over here on YouTube in a few minutes after I get this posted, and I'll see y'all soon. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love and light.